Do you prefer one-on-one conversations to group activities? Do you express yourself better in writing? Do you handle solitude well? Are you a good listener? Are you more inclined to playing safe than taking risks? If you generally answer yes to these questions, congratulations. You've officially earned the title, introvert. Clearly, when you're an introvert, you probably have heard a lot of, get out there, socialize. But rightly, as found in New York Times bestseller book, Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking, by author and TED speaker Susan Cain, introversion is considered a personality trait, the temperament. Although temperaments do mature through time, it's pretty much something you live with. Having said so, in this modern time in which the extrovert ideal is highly praised, it's equally important both to stay true to yourself and to adapt to your environment. But first, let's examine the terms. This is Carl Jung, psychologist. He developed and proposed these personality concepts, introvert versus extrovert. According to Jung, extroverts and introverts differ, in that extroverts have an outward turning of the libido, in other words they carve stimulation from outside objects, social interaction. Introverts have an inward turning of the libido, meaning our most energetic stimuli come from inside. This is the key to understand how remarkably different extroverts and introverts are behaving themselves. Extroverts, they're all out to get it. Extroverts are better multitaskers. They can't get enough excitement from one job. They like people and working in team. The yearns for external spurt makes them huge risk takers. In our modern urban societies, these traits are deemed positive and desirable. The risky nature is quite impressionable in a business world of chances. And the quick-witted, outgoing spirit is quite a charm. Introverts, on the other hand, prefer to take it slowly and safely. They like contemplating, are good with concentrating, and best when working alone. There are many perks of being an introvert too. The most original, revolutionary ideas in this world spring from time studying and contemplating, alone. And, regardless of the situation, introverts are never bored, since they have such a rich inner life to entertain themselves. The belief that introverts dislike people is a misconception. Most introverts value quality time with intimate friends or family members, but shy away from the spotlight. So when it comes to self-promotion, introverts should instead think of self-expression. How do you reach out to people? First, do explore real-life scenarios. Do it in your own pace. Be there, and be well prepared. Observing and mimicking extroverts in social situations are a great way to get through. And remember to build into your memory cozy, relaxed interactions of the day. Find a concentration. Identify what your passion is, and dig into it. Forget yourself for a while. Having something meaningful to keep busy with is like an emotional vacation for introverts. Not to mention plenty of opportunities to meet fellow enthusiasts. And love is essential. It's critically important that you have at least one or two solid friendships. One way of being in friendly terms with many others and still have time for yourself is setting goals of number of social events to join, as do not feel guilty when you feel overwhelmed and need to back off. Most important of all, find time for yourself. You need it. You deserve it. Admittedly, it's exhausting to be an introvert in an extrovert-oriented world. But instead of fussing over what others want you to become, think of how you can give away yourself in a way that others can't take. That makes it much easier to just be yourself. Thank you, and I hope you are happy.